Welcome back to Living Local DMV. The theme of today's show is all about connection. That's why it's so timely. Our next guest is a wellness expert who's helping countless people reconnect and rediscover their purpose and potential.
We need this, Karina.
Yes.
And today's show contributor, author, and as mentioned before, wellness expert Yasmine Cheyenne. She joins us on the couch to talk about her new book, The Comeback Era, plus an event happening tonight in the district where you can meet her and get a signed copy of the book. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
How's the tour been, first of all? I know you're on a tour and it's night by night, state by state. How's it been going?
The great parts is getting to meet people and getting to finally connect and hear their stories and hear them. But the crazy part is not knowing where you are at any time of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Rockstar
Where
life.
am I? Yeah,
Yeah.
well, exactly that
Yeah.
rockstar life. Well, let's dive right into the book. Tell us more about the little you that you address in the book for our audience. Can we talk about that?
Absolutely. You know, I believe that little you is the person that you were before the world told you who you had to be. And so many of us.
Sorry, we're in church.
Yeah,
we're always. Ignore us.
And so many of us have been waiting to have that moment where we get to say the things we want to say, do the things we want to do. So this is an opportunity to reconnect.
I love this because we often talk about it not only here on the show but with one another. We're constantly representing the younger version of ourselves, or the little Karinas and little Theresas.
Absolutely, and I love that you dedicated the book to the little you. And one element you talk about a lot in the book is the midlife crisis, but turning it into midlife clarity. I love that so much, and even for those who may be going through a quarter life crisis.
Yes.
Talk about how you go from crisis to clarity.
I think you change the reframe so people think that you've lost it because you're doing all the things you've always wanted to do. That rebellion period is often the one that was pushed down when you were supposed to be doing it, when you knew what you wanted. So it's not rebellion, it's you acting as you would if you wouldn't have had to fit into the box that society said you should.
Wow.
I love this. I talk about this often, that you know, you're the author of your own story, so you can write yourself as the hero of the book if you want to.
Yeah. I think it's we're often told we're selfish if we decide to do what we want to do. And it sounds selfish even saying, I'm going to completely change my life after I've been living it this way. But you're able to show up for the people that you care about, and you're able to do better in your career, in your relationship, in your friendships when you honor yourself.
So true.
And one thing I love about a good book and also a good blueprint for life is a good list. You talk about the 7 C's and their pillars of purpose.
Yes.
Tell us more about those.
Yes, I think that it's great to have a framework.
Yes.
People want to know, how do I know that I'm living a meaningful life? And I'll just cover one of them. And it's the one that people wouldn't recognize, challenging. We often think that our lives are perfect and that we figured it out when we have ease. But actually, what often keeps us committed is feeling like we're taking a risk, feeling like we're actually going after something with some skin in the game. So often the thing that you want, you might be thinking, I should quit, it's too hard. It's not always true that just because it's hard, it means that you should walk away.
Speaking of C's, let's talk about the comeback era.
Yes. The book is called The Comeback Era because it's the opportunity for you to finally have that moment of transformation. For those of you who might be watching right now and thinking, there's a dream inside of me that I do not want to die. I want to see it come to fruition. That is the comeback era, finally saying yes to what that looks like. And unfortunately, there's a messy middle often that we have to go through before we can get to the easy part, the living our dreams part. But this book is going to help you begin to walk through that journey, having those small steps that get you to that big moment.
Gotta break a few eggs in order to make an omelet.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I met you at the Next Chapter luncheon where you were speaking to a room filled with successful women and burned out moms. And tell us who you wrote the book with in mind, because I know you talked and you did a lot of uplift for the moms of the room and the working moms and the super successful women. But who was in your mind when you wrote this book?
I was honestly thinking about myself and my friends. We were having these conversations about how did I work and build everything I was told I was supposed to, check every box, and when my feet hit the floor in the morning, I still feel like, is this it? And I think if you are thinking, is this it? Like, there has to be something more for me than this book is for you.
I'd love to talk a little more about burnout. Can you stick around?
For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
We've got 40 more questions if you have
yes.
time. If you have time.
Well, for our audience, if you feel like this book is for you, please stick around as we continue our conversation with Yasmine and her book, The Comeback Era. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Living Local. We're just so excited to get back into this conversation with author Yasmine Cheyenne, who is a wellness expert, and it continues to talk more about her book, The Comeback Era.
And if you're just joining us, we're talking about how you can get the book signed tonight
In
at
person, in
Politics and
flesh, yes.
Prose,
Yes.
on Connecticut. And we left off the conversation talking about burnout. And
Yes.
so I am experiencing burnout. Every woman I know is experiencing burnout. You know, any professional that is, you know, just on the grind consistently, especially in this day and age. I don't know why. It just seems like it's everywhere. Everybody is just burnt out.
Yes.
What can we do?
I think the hard thing is that we grew up in a time where the girl boss era was the thing that we were subscribing to. And the hard thing too is if you feel burnt out, the red flags have been waving at you for a long time. So one of the things that can help combat it is beginning to pay attention to what your body needs. What do you need? Rest, more water, time with friends, less work. And it's easy to say that and think, oh, I can just switch everything around. But I know it's hard to walk away from the things that, you know, society says we need. And also we have bills to pay.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that part. That
right, right.
And the bills are getting more and more expensive every day.
Right.
Every single day. Well, you've built a community that's centering around healing, and you talked about drinking your water, getting the rest, but also you talk about setting boundaries.
Yes.
Tell us how important it is to set boundaries while you're on the healing journey.
Absolutely. First of all, I think that's one of the number one ways that we can combat burnout, because if you don't have boundaries, then you are often using more energy to do things for people, places, and things that you don't have. And so at the end of the night, you have nothing left for yourself. And so boundaries are the way that you teach people not only how to treat you, but it's what is acceptable to me, and making sure that you have reciprocal relationships. It is the number one way to see your life begin to shift, by learning to say no.
Nice. Wow. And can you, speaking more to the boundaries part of it, can you tell our audience what that looks like? It's
Yeah.
not, I think a lot of people often confuse boundaries with perhaps ultimatums.
Yes.
And I know that it's not about controlling other people's behavior, but rather controlling your own.
Absolutely. Boundaries is the most loving thing you can do in a relationship. So you're right, it's not an ultimatum. It is, I cannot help you move this weekend. That might sound like you being selfish to some people, but actually what it does is it keeps you from showing up resentful, not actually wanting to do the work, potentially having some resentment against that person. It frees them to ask the person that actually has the freedom to do the thing that they need. And so if you use that example, boundaries actually is a loving thing to do, and it also protects your own energy as well.
Absolutely. Knowing your own capacity. Knowing your own capacity. For the person out there who's going to get their hands on the book, read it cover to cover, what do you hope that they walk away with?
Well, I'm just so excited for the invitation that this book gives people to begin to empower themselves to make the changes, especially for those who are maybe already midlife and thinking time's running out. I hope that this is the reminder that if you still have breath in your lungs, if you're still here, there is so much time to do what you want to be doing. You do have the authority to change things in your life. It isn't easy, and I've lived it myself, so I know I'm definitely not, you know, preaching something that I haven't done, but we can do it, and there is an opportunity to have the better life that you desire.
And for, yes, that's such good news to hear. And for the better life that we all desire, how can our audience get their hands on your book, and how can they attend tonight's event?
Yes, so the book is available anywhere books are sold, and then tonight at Politics and Prose on Connecticut Avenue, we'll be doing a talk live, and so you can come and get the book there, as well as listen to us have a discussion about it.
And I hear there's an audiobook?
There is an audiobook. It's on Audible, and I've gotten feedback that it is so good, and it makes me so happy because I had a great time recording it. So
I love
Awesome.
it. I love it. I love it. And that's tonight at 7 p.m. We have the website on your screen. Come out and meet Yasmine live and in person. Get that book signed and change your life.
yes.
Welcome to your comeback era. Thank you so much. Please stick
Thank
around. We're going to
you.
have you tonight on Living Local After Dark because we still have more questions. And we're just so happy to have you here. Thanks again.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.